You know, in the industry, sometimes you look back at certain floor plans and you go, man, they just got it right. And behind me, this 284 RK Delta travel trailer, I think we did exactly that. Let's take a look. Hey, I'm Jake.
And I'm Chandler.
Behind us is the Delta 284 RK. Now, RK, rear kitchen floor plan, but Chandler, what are some of the specs?
Yeah, this floor plan is going to come in at 32 feet 11 inches and weighs about 7,300 pounds. So let's go take a look inside.
Let's go. Now, Chandler, walking through this 284 RK, keeping it under 33 feet, looking through the back, the middle, the front, I really feel like we actually did get kind of everything right on this model. Tell me a little bit more about it.
Yeah, the floor plan, we're situated in the command center here, large entertainment area with a fireplace right in front of you, this L-shaped sofa. You also have a ton of countertop space in the rear kitchen, so that's one of the highlights of this floor plan, as well as a table setup, a large bathroom, as well as our classic front bedroom setup.
Great, let's go ahead and start with the back, take a little deeper look at that kitchen area. Yeah, I think the overall intentionality that Chandler was talking about in terms of having a great kitchen, living area, bedroom, and bathroom on this model cannot be outdone. Obviously, you have plenty of countertop space, which, by the way, is all a solid surface for this model here, which also will be found in the bathroom. But let's talk a little bit more about those creature comforts. You have a dedicated silverware storage. You have pantry drawers that are on guides, by the way, because that slide is pretty deep, so we want to make sure you have plenty of access to whatever would be back there. Soft closed hinges, dedicated storage below the sink, as well as trash storage. The list goes on for this kitchen area. Well, let's take a look at that entertainment area as well.
The entertainment area is going to be highlighted by this big L-shaped sofa. You'll have 2 theater seats as well as a trifold pull-out sofa. And directly across from me, you'll have our large 55-inch smart TV, as well as additional storage and our electric fireplace. And right next to you, you'll have our table and chair set up, so you can have that cross-conversational seating, as well as a dedicated spot to sit down and chow down. Now let's go take a look at the bathroom.
Now, one thing that comes in handy with our Delta travel trailer is the 81-inch interior height. That's going to be a big help for the 30 by 36-inch shower. Right next to that, you do have a porcelain soft close foot flush toilet as well. Right across from that, just like I said, you have a solid surface countertop right here in the bathroom. Plenty of storage above and below as well. This bathroom has plenty to accommodate. Moving into the bedroom of this 284 RK, you're gonna find a 60 by 80 queen bed with storage below. Now, on either side of that bed, above and in front, you have plenty of extra closet space. I might add that we have some hidden storage on either side of the bed with drawers and some struts above that bed as well to help keep that cabinet door up in case you need to load and unload your gear. Let's go back to the living area and connect with Chandler and talk a little bit more about this model. You know, the more we look at this floor plan, Chandler, you're right, everything just works. Now, tell me a little bit more about your favorite parts of this 284 RK.
Yeah, some of my favorite customer-driven features has to be the L-shaped sofa that we have. We've gotten a ton of feedback that that's kind of the motto we need to go to, so we've listened to you guys and did it on this floor plan. It's also going to feature a really large fireplace, so if you're not in a place that you can fill up your propane, it works right off the electric. And speaking of electric, you have 2 ACs on this unit, and really cool is you can actually run both of them on 30 amp service, even though this is a 50 amp coach. Jake, what are some of your favorite features?
Well, you made some great points there. Let me remind you about those the long-standing customer-driven features of Alliance as a whole. Remember, you're going to have plumbing shutoff valves at every major locations. PVC roof membrane, we'll talk about that here in a little bit. There's no carpet in this thing, no floor vents. The list goes on for those customer-driven features here right inside this model.
Yeah, a lot of good features on the inside, so let's go on the outside and check out some more. Now that we're on the outside, Jake, one of the most important things everybody always asks, how is this thing built? So why don't you tell us about construction?
Absolutely, and frankly, it is the single most important thing is you have to build a quality product, especially in this day and age. So starting with the roof, that PVC roof membrane comes with a lifetime warranty. There's no required maintenance plan. It is fully patch repairable. Now, the shell of this product as well is not to be outdone. You have fully composite on the inside and the outside. Our floors, those are all laminated in composite material as well, so there's no wood whatsoever. Our running gear is fantastic. You have standard Goodyear tires on here as well, welded V-bracket spring hangers. We put heated tanks, forced heat, and fully covered underbelly as well. A whole 360 package here to make sure you're getting the best shell possible in the industry.
Yeah, that's super important. Now let's go check out some of the other features that might make camping a little easier. The pass-through storage has a ton to talk about. Not only do you have the largest pass-through storage in the industry at 62 cubic feet, but you also come equipped with a 6-foot folding table and dedicated storage for it. You'll have Starlink prep with your connector right out here. You'll have 3 spray ports, one of them located here, and the other locations we'll talk about here in a moment. You're also going to have your 3-way switches for your awning controls, as well as your dimmer switch for the awning lights.
Now, the front end of this model includes a fiberglass front cap, a rock guard, plenty of space for at least 2 batteries, which, by the way, you could hook up lithium ions or different setup other than just a marine grade lead acid battery. Also, it has 2 20-pound standard propane tanks with the power tongue jack. Now, more importantly, on this off-door campsite, you have a lot going on. Makes your campsite so much easier to get to and also leave. You have your plumbing that's easily connected through the bottom of this, which, by the way, that is a composite material on the floor here. Your water pump, never been easier to get access to. This does have a standard solar package, which you will find a control panel right here as well. This model also has a water filtration system, easily accessible right here, and that second out of 3 outdoor spray ports. You are gonna find a 60,000 BTU on-demand water heater. One last note here as we're on the off-door side, this model has 2 slide outs, both of which are controlled by a rack and pinion setup. Let's go ahead and find Chandler and talk about that back wall.
The back of the Delta is going to come with a universal backup camera prep, so any camera system will work on the rear. It also will have a 300-pound steel ladder that's 18 inches wide, which is the same width as a towel rack. Makes it easy to climb, and it's stronger. Lastly, you'll have your receiver hitch, good for up to 300 pounds, so you bring all your bikes and stuff with you. Now let's go find Jake and learn more about this floor plan.
So that just about wraps it up for this tour of the 284 RK. Chandler, what would you say some of your favorite parts of this model are?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the solid surface countertops throughout the whole coach. You also have spray fort, 3 of them on the outside, so it makes it pretty easy to clean down. And then lastly, I love that steel ladder, just really comfortable to climb and get on the roof if you ever have to. Jake, what are some of yours?
You made some great points. I think overall, the kitchen, how well it just flawlessly works, plus that L-shaped sofa. And again, I think the whole point of this being under 33 feet and essentially towable by any normal size pickup truck out there on the market today just can't be outdone by this model. Now, if you want to connect with us a little bit more, head on over to alliancerv.com. Now, as far as various social media platforms go, Chandler, how do they get a hold of us?
Yeah, they can follow any of our social media platforms at Alliance RV.
That'll go ahead and wrap it up for this one. See you guys around. Oh, hold on. I also say, did you say NM Chandler? Okay, I was kind of zoned out there for a second.
I mean, I'm trying to be.
Mr. Natural.
as well as a. Let me do it again.
Yeah, don't drink coffee and then follow it right up with tea afterwards. Okay, anyway.
Oh wait, hold on. You said you were doing it.
I know.